What if I told you that there was one thing that you could learn and apply to your life that would enable you to deal with any hardship or circumstance that you found to be unpleasurable or unwarranted in your physical presentation? The first thing we have to assess is, first of all, do we even have the capacity to believe another person when they are telling us that they have a solution for an issue that we have personalized and made our own? See, everything that we experience, we get real personal about it, and we tailor make it in our head to be something that only we can understand and only we can explain, because we're the only ones who are in our shoes. And I just like to pose the proposition that you have not been suffering because the people around you are phony, fake, or don't love at the same rate that you do. Love is immeasurable. It's either all or nothing. It's either love or fear, and one of the many masks that fear wears. Another lesson, another time. But you have suffered because of these narratives that you create in yourself. You have suffered because of these pictures that you draw, and you know you ain't never been no Bob Ross. You ramble and you talk with your colors in your hand, and you paint pictures and entertain yourself and others to your own detriment. This is not a show. This is not figuratively speaking. This has been your experience. And I can only be so sure that that's your experience when you live by the vain imaginations that pass by the palette of your brain, because that's the land that I rose from too. See, I'm not telling you something that I've read. I'm not regurgitating to you something that I've heard. I'm speaking to you from the well of knowledge and wisdom that has been developed through obedience over the course of an experience being led by an inner guidance system, a teacher, a rabbi, a master within. So first we look at, do we have the capacity to believe or to trust the word of another, to trust the direction of our reflections, to trust those who seem to be setting themselves up in opposition to the way we think and the way we are under the impression that things should be? Is that something that you've been open to? Do you have the understanding? Have you exhibited, or have you expressed, or have you displayed the type of understanding where someone can choose something that goes against what you thought was best for you or them or the both of you combined, and you graciously allowed for them? Scratch that. I want you to look at, in your experience, how many times people tried to make a decision for themselves. How many times it did not involve you at all. It wasn't even going to affect you. They literally just said that they wanted to do something for themselves, that they saw themselves being satisfied within themselves, and you somehow found a way to make it about you. You somehow found a way to find something to say in opposition to what they wanted for themselves. You found them delighted, excited. And here you go with your negative self, bringing them down back into the point of overthinking, second guessing, double clutching, and missing shots. If you be honest, you've rooted for so many people to lose. If you be honest, you've always wanted to win yourself. So if you have found yourself always desiring to win at everything that you have done, you have spent your life in competition with other people because they wanted to win too. And you found yourself willing to do any and everything to come out on top in a race that don't matter, to win trophies that will disappear, or you will leave behind, or they will tarnish. Understand, it's the same thing that happened to your MVP trophy from 11th grade. It's the same thing that's going to happen to your Ferrari from that year that you went all in and got yourself sick because you didn't sleep and didn't take care of your body, but you was in such competition with your peers that you don't even care, that you didn't even see yourself deteriorating from the inside out. You didn't even see the people that you loved and the people that cherished you and saw you with the utmost integrity and utmost respect. You didn't even see them begin to develop another taste in their mouth for you. You didn't even notice them taking steps back as they couldn't even recognize the person that you had become just to win this imaginary game that you play. And when somebody tries to bring this into your face and make you aware of it, you'll hard down, chop their head off with words. You will go into a presentation to tear them down because you see that you are on the brink of destruction. You see that somebody is about to uncover you. Somebody is about to unveil your secret. Somebody is about to expose you. Somebody is about to show the world that you are not who you say you are. And that's been your deepest fear for a long time. But that's really facetious. It's really silly to develop that as your deepest fear, because people have seen how silly you've been for a long time. And as you have been in your head talking to yourself about what you must do, should do, and what you're doing presently to keep from looking idiotic, the people around you who sit and rest, meditate, and see truth and fact, and feel energy, drop suspicion and assumption, abandon opinions, they see you. They can feel you. And you cut yourself off from good counsel. You cut yourself off from the support of the love that is trying to guide you towards the truth of your presentation, so that you can see how the truth of your presentation has grown contradictory to the truth of your nature.